So greetings from Pennsylvania once again on an absolutely beautiful day here on June 11th. Wednesday, I almost forgot what day it was. It's Wednesday. We're up here exploring everything. So we already did a covered bridge. We visited a CCC camp nearby. Now we're going to go to a waterfall. We're going to head to Jacobe Falls. There's a nice little parking lot here. Quite a few cars, more than I expected on a, what I say, this is a Wednesday morning yet. But yeah, so 1.6 miles to the falls and then 1.6 back, so roughly, what, 3.4 round trip. So not too bad, not too far either. So, all right, let's get going. Go to a waterfall. Yeah, so we'll see how busy it is. It's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 5 other cars. Oh, 6. So yeah, this is a name for this parking area. I'll show you here. Here. Well, I remember seeing this on the Google Images, yeah. The Cotner Farm trailhead. There's his Jacobe Falls. I don't know if any information over here for it or not. I guess that is Jacobe Falls right there in the wintertime. Cool. A little bit faded. Yeah, just looking at the map, everything's pretty faded. Yeah, it mentions it's 29 feet tall, so a decent one. All right, here we go. It's a cool boardwalk. Yeah, so it shouldn't be a difficult hike. You know, about 1.5. That sign said 1.7. I've noticed it say 1.6. But that's the way it is. All these trails. It's a red-winged blackbird up there scolding me. We're gonna zoom in on you, buddy. You saying what you doing? I'm headed to Jacobe Falls. Alright, but this is kind of cool here. Yeah, absolutely beautiful day. It's supposed to be like in the low 80s. Doesn't quite feel like that yet. I'll take this flannel shirt off soon probably, but still just a slight coolness. Probably as we enter the forest it'll get a little bit cooler. Oh, it smells amazing. Now that's these blooms here, the multiflora rose. I'll have to point them out. They're an invasive species, but they smell amazing. They're blooming all along here. Hear a little bit of construction noise back there, but... And I've got my dragonfly buddy back on. He got ripped off the one hike we were on. Is he backwards? He might be on backwards. I think he's on backwards. I'll have to fix that later maybe. It's okay for now. Yeah, so not too bad of a trail, a bit rocky, but from all accounts it should be a fairly easy 1.5 miles or so. A little bit of mud. Yeah, it's beautiful through here. Just passed my first humans on the trail. 2 people coming back. Well, that's 2 less people that will be at the waterfall. I don't mind sharing a waterfall, but you know how it is. It's always nice to have a place like this to yourself. But I gotta remember too that school's out for everybody. So we are in that summer season where everybody has off during the weekdays too. Well, not everybody, but like anyway, families have more time to come out and visit places like this. You can hear road traffic. Although it's not a busy road, that's Wallace Run Road. Not too busy. And the bugs aren't too bad today either. Because maybe I'll jinx myself with saying that. Just those little ones, the little tiny gnats. I think a lot of people confuse for mosquitoes. The little tiny gnats. I don't think my little dragonfly buddy bothers them. The dragonfly is more for the larger biting flies, like the deer flies. To be honest, it seems to work. I just saw another video. Was it a YouTube short or one of those Facebook reels where someone was testing it out? They said it seems to work for them. I'm not saying it's going to be 100% keep all the flies away, but dragonflies are a natural predator to those biting flies. So when they see the shape of one or its wings flapping a little bit, you know, they don't want to get eaten, so they stay away. That's the general idea. I found these on Amazon. People keep asking about them. I forget exactly what company, but yeah, that's where I got them from. A whole pack of them. But it might be worth a try for you. Like I said, it doesn't really seem to keep the little tiny biting gnats away, but it does seem to work for the larger ones, larger flies. But everybody might, you know, experience different results with that. So, I do have one of the many bug nets that has been sent to me recently that you can put over your head, but they're not really that bad right now. So, and I'm kind of used to them too. Oh, but look at this beautiful section with the ferns. Just wow. And once again, thanks to my viewers and my Patreon supporters and all of you for making trips like this possible. You know, without you guys, sorry, without you guys, I wouldn't be able to be doing this. I think I swallowed a gnat. Anyway, so thanks. And I'm glad that I can bring this content to you guys. Even recently, I just got a message from a viewer once again, just talking about how much these videos mean to them for different reasons. So it's worthwhile for several reasons. For me to experience it and also to bring this content to you guys, so thanks. All right, so we just passed a rather larger group of humans, people, so maybe we'll have this place to ourselves, we'll see. Like I said, I don't mind sharing, but you know, sometimes to get those shots that you want to. Helps if there's no one else there. We got a little bit of an uphill section coming up, nothing too steep, but I guess if you're trying to get to a waterfall, you have to go uphill at some point. Not always, but there's some wildflowers down here. I believe this is a wood sorrel. It has the 3 lobed leaves that look like little hearts. I think it's violet wood sorrel. There's a yellow variety that grows in your yard. There's some more up here too. Cool, let me zoom in on that one. That one has some really pretty, like purple accents, I guess you could call it. Let's see if it'll focus. Yeah, there you go, look at that. That's beautiful. Alright, but we've been on this trail for a little while now, it feels like, but no waterfall yet. We're getting there, I suppose. Might have a little snack lunch there as well. I don't hear one yet. Usually you can hear it before you get there, but I don't hear anything just yet. We got a little critter down here on the rock. My shadow's there, but this is let me get situated here. This is a millipede. I think it's, if I remember correctly, it's a flat. Oh, you're gonna focus, hold on. There we go, it's a flat-backed millipede. Most millipedes have a more rounder shape to them, but he's more flat. They're harmless. The only thing they do if you pick them up is they kind of stink. That's their main defense, they smell. Look at him go. They eat mostly like dead organic matter, so they're not gonna bite you or anything. So just passed another group of people. Decent medium-sized group this time. I asked the lady if the waterfall was up here, but they didn't go up to the waterfall, she said. And she said there's one up here, so I mean obviously there is, according to the maps and everything, but I feel like I've been going for quite a while. Not sure why they didn't go all the way to the waterfall. Maybe it was further than they expected. And now we come out to this like gas line right away. This actually takes you back towards the parking lot too. Never takes you all the way back to the parking lot, but the trail's been paralleling it for a while. I guess we're gonna walk along here. All right, where is this waterfall? All right, so I see the pipeline trail crossing the creek going up that way, but there's also a trail going this way. Not sure if this trail is usually blazed a yellow color, but we'll see. This doesn't look like it is a trail, but I'm not sure if it's the main trail. We'll check here. I don't know. Might just be easier to stay on the pipeline. All right, well, we're kind of committed, so let's just stay here. I do see a yellow blaze on this tree here, so this is the official trail. So I just saw these flowers here, surrounded by stinging nettle. I don't remember what these are. They're very small. They're very pretty though. I'm gonna put my finger next to them, they're pretty small. Yeah, we could have just stayed on the pipeline. It just brings right back. Right here's the pipeline again, so that probably would have been easier, but then we wouldn't have missed those little wildflowers, wherever they are. All right, back out here again. Where is this waterfall? So once again, it looks like the trail goes up there, but I'm just gonna stay down here. It's a little bit easier walking right down here, so just keep an eye on it. Looks like a lot of people are taking this route. See a lot of footprints, so yeah, because the trail just comes right back down here and meets the pipeline again. So anyway, all right, but here's where I am going to leave the pipeline. Get back on this. Looks more heavily used here. It looks like, well, I'm not sure where that's going, but maybe this will go right back to the pipeline again. I don't know. All right, waterfall, where are you? All right, I think we're getting close. We're kind of in a ravine here now, and I'm feeling a breeze coming through here, which may be due to a waterfall. If you've been to quite a few waterfalls, you know what I'm talking about. At the base of that waterfall, there's always a breeze that blows out. We're kind of in a valley here, so that breeze just continues down the valley. Of course, maybe it's just wishful thinking too. Trail is getting a little more rough too. Whew. Waterfall. Yeah, it's definitely feeling more waterfallish, shall we say. Oh, I think that's it up there. I see it. I was going to show you this little cascade down here first. It's kind of in the sunlight. Let me get down here. Oh, the sun just went away, but that's a beautiful little cascade there. All right, but just up there is our waterfall. Cool. Beginning to wonder. I definitely feel a breeze. That cool breeze feels amazing. I can hear it now. Awesome. Wow. Just gotta watch where I'm going. There it is up there. Yeah. Down there's another little cascade. Wow, this is beautiful. Definitely gonna take a break up here. Almost like two little separate falls. Very small, but still beautiful. My first time here, so I'm not sure if that's normal, that flow. We have had a lot of rain recently, even the other night there was a lot of rain, so I'm sure maybe at certain times of year there's more, but I get the feeling that if you come later in the summer, early autumn when it's drier, you might not have much, might even have less than this. It's still just absolutely beautiful, and all over the place, even over there is just little, I'll show those later, just little trickles coming down everywhere. Wow. Even over here, just like little tiny trickles. All right, but I'm gonna find a spot to take a break first. All right, break time is over. Time to get a closer look. Wow. I don't remember reading anywhere that you could walk behind this one, but you can. That's pretty awesome. This hike just keeps getting better and better. I was there for a while. I was wondering, where is this waterfall? But totally worth it. It's a magical place. Totally worth it. All right, time to take you guys under there. Without getting too wet. I think I got a spot right here I can go through. Without getting too wet. It's pretty slippery. Here we go. Oh, keep the camera dry. Wow, look at this. This place is amazing. Wow. I haven't even gone over here yet. Just little trickles everywhere coming down. You can go down to the main one down here then. Wow, this is amazing. Let me take you down there. Just gotta watch your step. It's kind of slippery. Wow. This is beautiful. And over there's the other one. Wow. And even down here, there's just, look at all this. Water just gushing out everywhere. All along here. Back up a little bit. Wow. This just might be one of my new favorite spots here in Pennsylvania. Because I say that about a lot of places, but I'm not sure what I was expecting. I thought it might be a bigger waterfall, but this is magical, just like this, and being able to walk behind it. Like I said, I don't remember reading that about this place. That just makes it all the more better. Beautiful. Yeah, just amazing. I think we'll make our way back. Yeah, it's just beautiful. And then we'll make my way down across there, try and get to the shot looking this way, I think. I don't want to go that way. I'll get really wet going that way. Don't want to get my camera wet either. But there's one spot right here you can try and get through without getting wet. Yeah, wow. So it's back here. Where was that spot? Right here, I think. I can get through without getting too wet. Oh. Oh. Alright, let's head across. Yeah, once again, water just coming down everywhere. Just wow. Alright, we made it across. But even over here, there's just tons of little ones. Little trickles coming down. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Wow. I'll take you up so far. I don't want to get my camera wet, but these rocks are really slippy too. Slippery. Yeah, wow, just amazing. And that one right there gushing out. Alright, yeah, camera's getting wet. Gotta back off. But wow. Yeah, this place is amazing. So glad we decided to come here. You know, sometimes when I plan these trips, you know, I was looking for more of maybe an easy hike to a waterfall. This one looked like it would work. I didn't know what it'd be like, but wow, this is amazing. All right, but just one final look. Magical place. Yes, I've actually been here for about half an hour now, just hanging out and filming. It's amazing. I wouldn't necessarily call it an easy stroll. That's what a lot of the websites said. It's not difficult or hard, but I wouldn't call it easy either. There's some uphills and stuff, and it's very rocky, kind of slippery in places, muddy. So, and you know, 1.7 miles. It's not terribly far, but it's not the shortest hike either. You know, you do gotta go back, so, but definitely worth it. Somewhere between easy and moderate, you could call it, but definitely worth it. All those people that I passed, I don't think any of them were up here. I don't know why. Anyway, beautiful. Spotted this fella. I believe is that a Dobson fly? Check, oops, blurred out. Wow. Big fella. Alright, now we get one last look. Absolutely magical. Yeah, I really don't want to leave, but we gotta head back. And I'm not your mom, but do be careful back there. The rocks are really slippery. You can try to get closer to the waterfall and go down just like that. And leave the place as you found it. Don't trash the place. You know, all that kind of nonsense. Alright. I probably won't film much of the way back like I usually don't unless we come across something interesting like a different critter or something like that. But hi-ho it back. Mostly downhill though. Goodbye, beautiful. That place is amazing. Still making my way back. Just keeping an eye on that pipeline trail which is down there. Just kind of curious where it comes out. It kind of parallels our trail for quite a while. It's probably easier walking on there, but anyway, I'm not sure what the status of that property is down there either. Further up, this is the posted signs, but anyway. Let's keep going. Yeah, so just looking over that pipeline trail, it is posted here. There's a gate right here, but it looks like people are going across this way to the pipeline, and I think this section up here is not posted, so you probably could go that way. You back up, there's a trail. If you're heading to the falls, you can stay on the trail or go that way, I guess, cross the creek to the pipeline trail. I don't know if that's... Anyway, looks like people are doing that. Not advising that you should, but there's a gate right there, and this is posted over here, so perhaps another way to get there. And I just talked with a fella that's been to this falls a number of times, and he said that usually this time of year it's already almost kind of dried up, just a little bit tiny water coming down, so I'm really glad it looked like it did, because we've had a lot of rain. Today's June 11th. Back in May we had like record rainfall in May, so it's still flowing pretty nice. So yeah, I'm glad we did this hike and it worked out the way it did. I can start to hear road traffic, so we're not terribly far from the parking lot. Gotta go through this beautiful section here. Alright, back up here is the boardwalk area again, across that swamp to the parking lot. So this is just kind of cool. Walking out here. But that'll be it, folks, for this video. Definitely worth the hike. It feels longer than 1.6 or 1.7 miles. Different sites say different things. It feels longer than that, to be honest. At least to me it did. But definitely worth it. Depending on what time of year you come. Like I said, I talked to that one fella. Maybe I guess he said like most years by this time it's running dry almost. So you want to be there in spring or in times when there's plenty of rainfall, so to see anything worthwhile. Alright, but we got some other places to stop at yet. Gonna head to another CCC camp. Let's move some other covered bridges before I make it to Little Pine State Park, where I'll spend the night. Alright, thanks for coming along. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.